Every person who wants to get such results on his account should know about Ichimoku Cloud indicators. In this video, I will demonstrate a step-by-step strategy in this indicator, and also in real time, I will try to increase my balance by 100%. You will be able to repeat my result without any problems if you watch till the end, because there are a lot of mistakes that you should definitely exclude from your trading. I will show you all the nuances, and traditionally, if I see a super confident cool trade, I will give you the signal in my channel, so join me. So let's get started. I open the trading platform Pocket Option. My balance today is $996. Respectively, if I earn today $1,000 on top, it will be a very good result. The very first thing we need to know is the choice of the chart. Initially, we of course add an indicator in the indicators section. Here it is called exactly the same, Ichimoku. Add it, and the most important thing for us now is to customize it. We click on the pencil right here, and in style I just turn off these first 3 lines. We don't need them today. This is what good chart looks like, which can be traded on a breakout. But in this chart, you most likely cannot trade normally as from a support zone or from resistance, because the only thing I see here in this is this reaction. In this reaction, and that is not very confident. Therefore, it is very important for us to find a chart that will be maximally synchronized with this indicator and look for signals on it. When we have a sideways movement in the market, we also do not trade. Unfortunately, no one will tell about it except me. But here we have a sideways movement, and just look how many interaction and crossing of price and indicator we have here. Here we will not get a signal at all and will not earn anything. Therefore, when something like this happens on the market, we also skip it. Now I will find you an example on which you can trade, and we will enter the first trade. And here is the first situation. I wait until we form this Japanese candle, and in 1 second we enter the first trade for 1 minute. I have 300 trade amounts. So what we can observe here, first of all, we have a very good uptrend, and if you look for a few hours, we have never gone beyond the lower line of this indicator. It means that this indicator in our case is a good support for us, but we can see it only if we add this indicator. Secondly, I pay attention to the fact that right now we have formed a very good level, because the indicator line is horizontal. So either we have lines in the dynamic floor, or the indicator line is horizontal. But now we have a clear support from which we can open a trade right now. Unfortunately, the first trade was not successful, but that's okay. We open the second one, and I am ready to sacrifice 1 trade for a series of profitable signals. So we also have a confirmed pattern, which is called a doji. This tells us that the trend will continue because we have a small body and a big shadow, which is directed downwards. It means that in general, this level is held by buyers, and you can certainly make trades directly from the lower boundary, or you can wait for confirming factors, as I do. How to trade, you decide for yourself, but for me, I will take extra precaution and always open a trade, for example, on the continuation of the trend after I have more solid reasons to continue trading on the trend. So I never wash. Right now I am back to my original balance, and so I can open a second trade. Let's wait for it to end. Right now I decide to make 1 more trade, clearly from the minimum value that we have formed here. Let's wait for the result. And here I actually have a very simple situation. Each of you can repeat this trade, the situation, and trade personally. So just 1 series of trades, I have already managed to increase my balance by 50%, and all because an additional trade was placed right at the base of this lower boundary. Now, as we can see, the trend is slowly starting to fade because the indicators crossed here. But this is no reason to stop trading. If you want to copy trades like mine automatically, you can also text me personally using the link from the description. I will connect you to my account if you don't have time to trade on your own. Well, a few minutes later, I found another good trade for you. Now I think we have a very good entry point, and let me explain why. First of all, as we can see the descending movement, unfortunately, we cannot trace with you that there were many reactions. But on the previous ascending movement, there were quite accurate reactions. So this chart is quite suitable for us. And what we see here, in the first place, this area we have all the time acted as resistance for us. Now, as we can see, we have a crossing. That is a change of trend. Well, and above all, the change of trend we have due to the fact that we broke through this area in Ishimoku, and now we turn to it for retesting. Accordingly, the classic situation of a breakdown, retest, and trend continuation. So I expect a good upward movement here. I open it here, not immediately after the formation of the doji scroll, but at least I tried to open it in time. And here we have formed just the same candle with a small body and a large shadow which is directed downward. This tells us that there is a buyer on the market. And also pay attention to the flat horizontal line which acted as a support for our chart. Here the signal has worked itself out. Now it is risky to enter the market, so we are looking for the next situation. Now I am carefully watching the formation of this red Japanese candlestick. Of course, it is already very large. So if any return of this border will have at least a small, it means that we need to draw a small green candle, and I will then enter the trade of the downside. Of course, on the downside, because a lot of reactions we have had the last ones that tells us that that zone for the chart is not achievable for us. It means that in fact it is like a concrete slab that keeps our chart all the time in the downward direction. So we are waiting for a return of this area and open the trade. I think now is a good time to enter the trade because we have formed a green candle with a small tail like this. I mean a shadow. Let's see how the signal works out. But the reaction we got from this resistance zone is very good. Wow, look what a good result we get already, plus 100% to our deposit on the balance. And honestly, I will tell you such a result is enough for me because literally for 20-25 minutes of trading to earn $1,000 is a very good result even for me, guys. I remind you that these trades you can copy absolutely free in my Telegram channel. All you need to do is to follow the link in the description and subscribe. And thank you for watching this video. See you very soon.